Let's give you a live look outside at New Bedford. The city is closing its beaches in Fort Taber Park tomorrow because of Elsa.
12 News reporter Chelsea Jones has been talking to boaters in New Bedford. She joins us now live. Chelsea?
Mike and Kim, you're right. I mean, we've been going to marina, talking to people, and they tell us they're not too concerned about what Elsa might bring, but they're still preparing for it by hunkering down their boats. And that's exactly one of the things that Rhode Island Emergency Management advises you to do. Throwing the line and tying it up, an extra level of security for Tony and Cheryl as they prepare for Elsa as it moves up the East Coast.
And a line snaps, there'll be a line to back it up.
They're one of many folks getting things in order as Rhode Island and southeastern Mass prepare for potential wind gusts reaching 45 miles per hour and rainfall up to 3 inches in some spots.
We're taking off sails, we're taking off biminis, we're taking anything off the boat that can afford a more wind resistance.
That's what emergency management wants you to do. They also advise to make sure you have food supplies for at least 3 days in case of power outages. Put away any furniture you have on your lawn and clean the gutters to avoid flooding. Here at New Bedford Harbor, Tony WILLIG tells me on top of the personal prep, they also have some backup here that can help too.
One of the blessings here in New Bedford Harbor is we have the hurricane barrier. They close the hurricane barrier in case of unexpected or expected high tides.
ADRIEN Rock says he has concern that unsecured boats upwind might pose a threat, but both men say they're doing what they can to get ready.
It's always a roll of the dice.
Now, when we want to talk about flooding, the National Weather Service says to just be mindful because a lot of the flood fatalities they see happen in vehicles. They also say that floodwaters could be so strong that they sweep your car right off the road. So the best thing to do is, of course, turn around and never drive through floods. Live in New Bedford, I'm Chelsea Jones, 12 News.
Chelsea, thank you. And speaking of flooding, here's a look at some of it caused by Elsa in the city of Florence, South Carolina. Some streets and parking lots just covered with water. Elsa's approach has many businesses here remembering names like Bob and Sandy and the damage they brought, even though Elsa will not be as bad as those storms.
12 News reporter Brittany SCHAEFER talked to some business owners about the changes they've made since Sandy 9 years ago.
Areas along the coastline often see the most damage from tropical storms. It's why businesses I spoke to say they are taking in furniture and loose items to protect themselves against Tropical Storm Elsa. Hurricane Sandy brought the ocean into the Coast Guard house dining room.
It was very hostile and inimical with what it did to the inside.
Despite boarding up, Sandy threw debris through all their windows and crashed waves through walls. The devastation resulting in numerous upgrades to the historic building, including a larger storm wall to stop the surge of water.
It's constructed differently than it was in the past. So it has a lot of rebar steel in it, and the windows are different. More of a quality similar to what I've been told that are put in an aquarium.
In addition to the upgrades, the Coast Guard house is also taking precautions against Tropical Storm Elsa. The Narragansett seafood restaurant took down their sun coverings and will start stacking tables and chairs later tonight.
Those are usually items that tend to be very fragile when it gets very windy, so we did already take those measures.
Other seaside restaurants like Ocean Mist have made storm preparations second nature.
We're batting down the hatches pretty much 24/7. You know, we got the extra straps on the tents and the extra, put another bolt in it, put another bolt in it. 30 years later, you got lots of bolts in it.
Owner Kevin Finnegan says Sandy closed the beach bar for 5 days. But this time around, he tells me they're better prepared and isn't expecting any damage from Elsa.
Over the years, it doesn't worry the seasoned fishermen, so to speak.
And Tropical Storm Elsa is expected to bring big waves Friday and into Saturday, with also the possibility of dangerous rip currents. In Narragansett, I'm Brittany SCHAEFER, 12 News.